What's up, guys? We are here for an edition of Title Tuesday. As you can see, I did not change my shirt. I went over to the laundromat yesterday and they told me my laundry is still not ready. So, unfortunately for me, I have to wear this Paraguayan jersey again. Um, I really do love it. It's a really fire jersey. It's fantastic. Got some really nice colors. I've been getting a lot of strange looks though here on the street in Brazil. Okay, we're playing Brazilian. Ramyres, Coelho. I do not know this person. Never played against them. Brazil is a huge country, so if my opponent is not from the south of Brazil, I've probably never played in any tournament that she was at. But a WFM nonetheless. Got the bird. This is the aggressive pin setup with knight c6, bishop g4, e6. Let's just take. This is the simplest. b3, bishop b2. Already white is a bit better. I'm sensing a steamroll fast approaching. A steamroll for all the ages. I'm very interested into what these Brazilian players think is going on because like they see my flag. They see my flag. Most Brazilian players have no idea why I have a Brazilian flag next to my name. They don't realize that I'm living in Brazil at the moment. All right, the rook is here. That doesn't really do anything though. I guess the idea is to push the pawn to c4. Let's play d3 and knight d2. Keep an eye on c4. I want to play c4, e4, have a very nice bind on everything. Black's position is already a bit uncomfortable here. I would venture that black is already significantly worse here. Okay, let's play e4. Is d4 going to happen? d4 is a dream come true if that happens. I just play knight c4, rotate the bishop around to d2. Okay, trying to fix the structure with c4. We are not going to allow it. c4 I just take. No problems. a5. This is classic. We just play a4, and there's a new weakness on a5 here. I should probably put the bishop on e5 sooner or later to poke the rook around. Okay, well now this just wins. Bishop e5, bishop d6 I take, and play e5. It's already the end of the game. Yeah, this was a really nice clean conversion here. Let's start attacking this pawn. Let's play queen f2. Yeah, the bird is just such a fantastically healthy structure. Let's play rook e1. Gonna play f5 next. Really clean game, this one. Okay, f5. e5, I'll play f6. It's time to go. It's really time to go. Just check that the yeah, last week I recorded the Title Tuesday and I didn't realize that even though I got the board, I had a recording of the board. I had manipulated the OBS such that the clock wasn't showing. And I just didn't realize that until I was like making the final edits on the video. Suffice it to say that's why there was no Title Tuesday last week. All these pawns are weak. Let's just take some more pawns. Picking up all the pawns here. All right, nice. That was a good win. Okay, we're playing. This guy is famous. Jose Martinez. Alcantara. This is the guy that angers Kramnik. This is the guy that lives rent-free in Kramnik's head. e4. Okay, what are we gonna go with? Let's go with the Sicilian. I swear, if he plays the Alapin, I will be. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Why do I even play? Why do I sign up for Title Tuesday just to play the Alapin? Yeah, we got a normal position here. I need to study this theory desperately, but I hate it. I hate it so much. Whenever I try to study this theory, I just want to smash my head against the wall. Okay. I'm gonna play rook c8. Let's play I really don't know what's going on here. This is a wildly uncomfortable position already. Could I play b5 and b4? No, that can't be good. Already this is a bit uncomfortable. Okay, I'll take. Definitely uncomfortable position here. Rook e8, I'll put the knight on f8. This is definitely not the position I wanted. This was a position that this is the position that I just had to settle for. Definitely not something fun. Okay, g3. I'll just start pushing my pawns. I'm going to try to create some weaknesses over there. Hopefully something comes of this. You know, for the moment, my knight holds everything together on g6. I desperately need to work on my response versus king pawn because I cannot stand the Alapin. It is the most annoying opening. Okay, can I play queen c7? Yeah, let's play queen c7. Start attacking this. Ask him some serious questions here. If he has to divert the bishop away from the king side, he doesn't have any attack. Let's play queen b7. I'm going to take and take. You know, originally I thought that Kramnik was overblowing the situation, but, you know, if my opponent chooses to play the Alapin, I think I'm on Team Kramnik. That's what this has come to. Let me take here. Let's play queen b2. He could play rook a2. Oh, he plays rook a2. I just missed that completely. Queen c3. If rook c2, I have queen d3. I can also take on a3. You know, we're waiting for the knockout punch, buddy. You chose to play the Alapin. This is on you. Yeah. You know, actually, let's make it official. I'm on Team Kramnik now. My opponent chooses to play the Alapin. I'll go with Kramnik. Let's play bishop c4. Attack the rook. Rook c2, I'll play queen d3. Okay, just going to take here. Is there an attack here? I don't see any attack yet, and I'm going to play bishop b4. I don't see any attack. Like, his queen is just too far from the action. That's a big part of it. Oh, can I take here or not? No, not yet. Alright, I should honestly not be, I should not be being so disrespectful toward my opponent. My opponent's a strong player. Strong player. I need... Okay, so knight f6 is... If knight g7, I think... Let me play rook b8. I like this move a lot. The idea of this move is that I'm just going to try to sacrifice at the right time. If I sacrifice, I'll never need to worry about any attack here. So there, can I take on b1? If takes, takes... Wait, yeah, where is the attack, actually? Okay, I think the attack is working, but this is getting tricky. Let me take here. I don't know if this works. Very interesting position. Maybe this doesn't work. I should have been a lot more careful here. I think king takes bishop check. He might be mating, honestly. He very well might be checkmating. Knight check. Oh, well, no. Here we go this way. I don't know what's happening here. Don't know what's happening here at all. Oh, I think I'm just getting mated. I'm just getting mated. This, he just takes and then takes on f7. Yeah. Here I have to... Could I take on e5? I think I have to take on e5. Take on e5 is the only way to remotely hold on. He's going to take on f7 and mate. I can't believe I'm losing to the Alpin. Wipe this from the record, please. This is painful. No one wants to lose to the Alpin. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I guess I'm just losing. I'll just take. He's gonna mate me. Alright. Resign. I have to just stop playing the Sicilian. I hate the Alpin so much. I think I had an interesting position, though. This was a bit... It definitely doesn't seem like he got, like, a great position out of the opening. I'd be very interested in analyzing this with the engine. If I had more time, I would. Alright, what's up, everybody? We're here for round number 3. Um, I've gotten... I'm done with the Alapin bitterness. I had a big moment of introspection there, and I just realized, why am I letting the Alapin upset me so much? I'm just going to stop playing c5 entirely. So we got a classic bird setup here, the classic c4 counterpunch against bishop g7. We're going to take and play d4 here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I get paired against so many Brazilians. Like, let me know in the comments, guys. Is this normal? I feel like the algorithm is just pushing more people from Brazil toward me because I have the Brazilian flag. He wants to play bishop a6. Bro wants to play bishop a6. Let's play queen a4. Bro is not going to get what he wants. Bishop b7. Alright, let's castle. a6. Here we'll play queen b3. If b5, I have a4. Knight a4, another idea. Very uncomfortable position for Bro at the moment. Playing Raphael Alonso. Never heard of this guy. I assume a lot of these people are not living in the south of Brazil because I've never seen their names before. 94. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Could I play knight e5 here? Knight a4 also makes sense, but no, let's play knight e5. Let's see what he's up to. I have to figure out a plan to get this bishop out, though. I might have to take on e4 at some moment. Cede my light-scored bishop. Or even, you know, knight takes e4 might make even more sense. If he plays b5, I'll play a4. They're going with that. They're going with that. Can I take and play knight a4? Yeah, this is a wild position, isn't it? I'm going to take. I think this is going to be very messy. On the one hand, I'm going to really miss my light-scored bishop, but on the other hand, I'm going to play rook c1, knight a4. I have very good pressure on these, especially because he's already pushed a6. He has some weaknesses here. Yeah, so knight a4, this is what I was going for. I guess the issue, though, is he's threatening to take and then win a pawn here. I guess, I wanted to play knight a4, but he takes twice here, and my bishop is hanging down there. So what am I going to do? I think I'm still better there, actually, though. I have a really sneaky trick in that position. I'm going to let him take here, and then my idea is I'm going to take on b6 and drill my knight into d7 and be able to hit f6. Hopefully try to get some counterplay. Get some play going over there. I hope this works. I really assume it works. If it doesn't work, I'm in trouble. Yeah, if he does not see this move, then he's a lot worse. Yeah, okay, well now I should be a lot better. Knights are really drilling in here. Let's play rook c1. Enormous pressure now. This bishop is really going to be uncomfortable in this position. Okay, what to do here? If I take on c6... Nope, that doesn't work just yet. Can I play rook c2? a4. a4 is actually the perfect move here. Look at that. a4 pressuring even further. Something has got to give here. He could take. Maybe he could take there because of the pressure on the knight. No, I would trade this first and then pick up a piece. This is an unbelievably uncomfortable position for him. It's a great position for the bird. The bird is 2-0 against these. The bird looks like it's on track to be 2-0 against these Brazilians. All right, I'm going to take with the pawn first. He's going to play bishop d5, which I don't like. Not happy about bishop d5. I don't see if I can do anything, though. All right, yeah, let me just take here. Just happily be up a pawn. If he takes, I take back. He can play... Okay, this is really cool. Look at this. Rook b8, I'm going to play queen d7. Rook b8, queen d7, and I'm breaking through on the last rank. I think I'm still much better. He goes there. He's doing it that way. Alright, yeah, this is getting pretty tricky. This is getting a little tricky. I think I can still trade queens and be okay. But yeah, this is tricky stuff. This is tricky stuff. Maybe I should take the other way? I'm going to take the other way. Let's play bishop c3 here. I think I lost a lot of my advantage, but my idea here... Can I play rook a1? No, rook a1 doesn't work yet. Let's play rook f2. Oh, he takes. Oh, well, takes... Yeah, I messed up. I really messed up. I was not thinking. Knight b6. Okay, well, apparently I got extremely lucky there. If he just took on a3, I would be much worse. I need to be mindful of my time. If my time gets under 30 seconds, I need to just put the mic down and play some serious chess. Okay, can I play rook b1 here? Yeah, let's play rook b1. I think my knights are still quite annoying. Knight e7, let's play g4. No knight f5. No knight f5, sir. Very uncomfortable position for him at the moment. I'm going to reroute my bishop over to h4. Yeah, king g3. Alright, what? I'm just taking the pawn. I'm not sure. Oh, what? I could take that. Alright, well... Oh, wow, that was so... What am I doing? What am I doing? Rook g2 is mate. Is he going to see it? Yeah, alright. Oh, that was... Very depressing chess at the moment. Very depressing. He just dropped the piece and I'm not paying attention. I'm not going to drop the excuses today, okay? Honestly, I'm just, I have tons of excuses. I could explain that I've been working since 7 a.m. this morning. I could explain a ton of things. I'm not going to explain it. You guys already have heard all the stories. I deeply apologize for the blunders. I can't believe this. Like, bishop f6 here, king g7, and I'm looking and I see the bishop is trapped and I forget that knight f5 just leads to mate. If I just played something like h4 here, I would be much better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I messed up. This is crazy. Look at this. I even have this. And check and mate. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Game number 4, we're playing Ilay Zakin. Yeah, I need to figure out something to do against King Pawn. I'm not going to play Sicilian again. I'm so sick of the Alpin. I cannot deal with the Alpin. Let's play e5. I'm going to try the Jaenisch. The Jaenisch Gambit. I really like the Jaenisch. Let's play the Jaenisch. f5. Really love these f-pawn pushes. They're the best type of pawn push. Okay, we'll take knight f6. Takes, there are always two choices here. You could take with the queen, knight g... That should not be good. Can't we just play e4 here? e4, he's going to try queen e2. We play queen e7. He plays knight f5, then queen c5. I think black is much better there. Let's go for it. Queen e2 has to be played. I don't know what he's thinking about. Oh, look at this, actually. Queen e2, queen e7, knight f5. I can just take and I hit his queen. That should be completely winning. He's already in a lot of trouble. If knight moves, I play knight d4. He is in a ton of trouble. He is in the cabbage patch, so to speak. He is in the cabbage patch of trouble. Alright, here, knight d4. I mean, knight d4 makes so much sense, but is it the best move? We have to play knight d4 here. Now he plays queen c4. Queen c4, and the question is, what do I have here? What is the best move in this position? I could take and play c6. That has to be doing well. Yeah, what am I doing? Why am I overthinking things? Just take c6, push d5. Fantastic pressure here. He's going to have to go back to e2. We play d5. Such an uncomfortable position now. h6 is going to ask the knight a lot of questions. Yeah, this is looking great. I'm really happy that I'm no longer playing the Sicilian. I'm ecstatic that I'm not playing the Alapin. G5 looks very interesting. G5 looks like a really cool move. You know what? I can't. Yeah, I can't. I sort of convinced myself of it. I'm just gonna play G5. I don't know what's gonna happen. The idea is the position is opening up very quickly. My bishop will probably find life on H6. Whether or not it works, I don't even really care. I'm just so grateful to not be playing against an Alapin. My pieces can finally breathe. I'm realizing that all of my complaints about the Alapin are just serving to make more people interested in it. Because ultimately the goal of chess is to just drive your opponents insane. And so the way that the Alapin drives me crazy is a surefire sign that it actually has some value. Yeah, I think my position is perfect here, though, at the moment. Bishop d2, I'll play d4, takes an e3. Does that work? He takes... Then we play bishop h6. That looks like the end of the game. Yeah, let's go for it. d4. Queen is in a lot of trouble. Queen takes, maybe even bishop h6 is better. But no, then he trades everything. I could take on d3, and that looks strong. Taking on d3 looks very strong, but I'm wondering, like, e3 takes bishop h6. He could play knight f5. Knight f5 sort of holds on to everything. Yeah, knight f5 holds on. Oh, okay, this is the way to do it. We take first king f1 and then bishop h6. This is the idea. Now if he plays knight f5, I can play queen e2 check. It's time to go. It's time to go, people. Alright, let's play bishop e2. If he takes, I take with the queen and I'm just winning. Okay, he goes there. I really want to win this bishop. But if I play b6, he hits me with the check. I could play rook d5. Rook d5, he takes on a7. I take, and then he takes... He's going to check and take that. I think that's winning, though. Yeah, I nearly forgot how that position even came about to begin with. Let's play rook d5, hit the queen. He's going to take... I'll take, he's going to check, and then take some things. But then my plan is there to take, and I have... like a massive amount of queens coming with these two pawns here. My bishops are also fantastic as well there. That position is actually just a complete mess. I don't know what's happening there. Really wild position at the moment. He pretty much has to take. I don't know what he's thinking about. If queen b4, I just play c5. He's going to be really stuck. All right, let's take here. He's going to check. I play king c7. I should not pre-move that, though. I should really learn my lesson about that. King c7. He's going to take. Now, the thing is here, if I take, he takes on e2, and then I'm losing a full rook. Oh, no, look at this. Takes, he takes on e2. I have rook h5. Queen is trapped. This is bananas. This is actually bananas. Queen, no, queen has to go back to a8, and then I can take on e2. What a weird position. Look at this. Rook a8, rook h5, queen a8. I could go back because my bishop is defending that. Yeah, so here I have this. Very fortunate move here. Should win on the spot. Queen has to go back to a really bad square, and then I can just take. I'll just take. I don't want the perpetual. Queen is completely locked out here. I'm going to play d3. Does he have any checks? No, still no checks. Bishop covers both checks. What a saucy bishop. Alright, let's play... Yeah, all I need to do is just not mess things up here, and the game should be over. Here's queen g7, and I'll play king b6. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should be a bit more careful here. I don't know... Okay, queen d4, I have c5. Queen d6, and I play king a7. Still no checks. Queen c6. Queen cannot go to a5, though. Very fortunately. I like bishop e1. I really like. I'm threatening bishop f2 mate. Queen f4. d2, he's going to throw a check in. d2, he throws a check in. d2 throws a check, and then I play king b8, and then he throws in... No, that's over. I'm going to go here. He has to throw a check here. We play rook e5. How many checks does he have? It's time to go. I got my pawns on D2 and D1, buddy. He's going to hit me with another check, isn't he? That was a good game. Okay, we're back, everybody. This is round number 5. We're playing Michael Ocido, NM. From, is that the Czech Republic? The Philippines. I always get that wrong. From's Gambit. Alright, here we play D4. Bishop G4. Yeah, this one I frequently mess up. You could just play C3 here. If they take, you take with G, and then you're just going to run your king over. It's counterintuitive, but you have an enormous center. White is much, much better here. Close to winning. Let's play king C2, get the king out of the way. Gonna play E4 soon enough. Bishop D3, Bishop E3, Knight D2. Everything looks good. Everything looks good here. Alright, yeah, I'll play E4. I'm a little hesitant to keep pushing pawns, but my king is completely safe at the moment. F5. Let's put the bishop on C4. C4 or D3? Which one is better? His whole idea is that if E5, I'm going to run into some tricks here. Yeah, let's just put the bishop on D3 for the moment. Just going to continue the plan. He's going there. He's going there. Alright, let's play bishop E3. Takes, no issue. From's Gambit always gets me a little uncomfortable. There shouldn't be any real problem with it, though. I think queen E1. No, queen E1, he plays queen H3. Yeah, this is a little... What am I doing? His rook is hanging. Here I am, like, calculating all these things. I just was so focused on defending the bishop, I didn't realize that the rook was hanging. Okay, that's a nice win. Okay, we're playing Felix. What's his name? Felix Hindermann. I hope he doesn't hinder me in my plan to get 4 out of 6 in August 13th's title 2. Oh, why did I play that? Oh. It's instinctual. It's muscle memory. I forget that I forget that it's the law on chess.com to play the Alapin. All right, we're going to play D5. Right as I released the mouse, I knew that it was just going to be another Alapin. Another Alapin. Queen B3. Alright, I'll take. Okay, I gotta not be so tilted by the Alapin. Let's just play Knight D7 here. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to try to play a really weird... semi-normal game. Let me take here. Play Knight F6, I'll castle. Just try to get out of the opening somewhat normally and contain my rage for the Alapin. Okay. Is he going to play Knight C4? I don't think Knight C4 does anything. Knight C4, I play A6. I'm going to get the bishop pair soon enough. Yeah, for Alapins, this really was not that bad a position for black to get. Okay, let's just play E5. E5 he takes. No, it takes is not an issue. He's doing that. He takes. If I take with bishop, he has some tricks, but I just take this way. I think I'm better. Yeah. Wow, guys, I'm better. This is the first Alapin. Oh, fantastic. This is it's like Christmas came early. Beating the Alapin is a rare treat. Not getting completely shackled by the Alapin. Okay, I'm just gonna take the pawn. Take the pawn and be very happy. I have a lot of ideas here. E4, Knight D4. Yeah, I'll just go for it. I think this is going to be very interesting. E4, knight d4, I'm going to take. I definitely didn't have to do this. I could have just played bishop e6. Yeah, bishop e6 would have been a little better. Okay, so here we'll put the bishop on f5. Can he trap my knight at all? Yeah, bishop e6 would have been so much cleaner, just keeping the knight out of c4. But okay, h6, knight h3, I'll play g5. He plays knight d6, I play bishop g6. I don't think there are any issues yet. He's going to win a pawn back, but I play rook b8. This rook is actually much better to go to b8, because now after knight c5, takes, his bishop is not hitting my rook there. Knight d6, let's get the play going. I'll play f5, f4. His position is wildly uncomfortable here. If he plays f3, I take and play f4 anyway. Very uncomfortable situation. f3, wait, what am I talking about? f3, I have f4. He has to play f4 here to try to get anything. Rook d5. I'm playing f4. That's what he's going for. That's actually very creative. That is very creative. I did not assume he could do that. I'll put my bishop back on h7. Knight takes e4. I'll play rook e8. I think I'm doing okay there. He's getting a lot of pawns, truth be told. Knight f5. No, that can't work. I'm going to take and play knight d2. I'm breaking through. This is the Raven Sturt story, crushing the Alapin. It's time to go. It's time to go. We have 3 out of 5. We got to get 4 out of 6. It looks completely winning for black at the moment. He only has 2 pawns for the piece. He's about to drop another pawn. I need to be very careful about if he tries to win this bishop with something like knight e6 and a rook pin, though. Bishop is a little loose here. In a ton of trouble, though. b4, I just take on c3. He's doing that. Let's just take. He has some tricks with rook e7. I don't think they're going to lead anywhere, though. Sneaky stuff. Certainly some sneaky stuff is afoot, but I don't see the win. All right, we'll take. Very tricky, but rook f7, I play bishop f8. He doesn't have anything yet. Rook f7, I can also take on c3. All right, here we take on c3. Could I play f2? f2 is a wildly cheeky move. f2, rook takes, then I mate with rook b1. f2, he takes with the king. Knight e4. No, knight e4, king e3. There's nothing there. I'll just take on c3. Just keep the game simple. King h8. Yeah, we're attacking him first. Rook f7, I throw in a check first. Okay, so here. Can I throw in a check first? Yeah, let's throw the check in. All right. Check, 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 check. Check. Put the rook on g7. He should be out of tricks here. Evidently, he's not out of the tricks. Let's play knight b3. Keep everything under control. Knight h5. It looks over. Okay, I can throw my pawn forward. Is that the best approach here? Let me just get my king out of the dragon's den. No dragon's den for my king, please. Rook c2. Yeah, he's still trying to put my king in the dragon's den. Let's play knight c5. Rook c4, I just play rook d8. He's not breaking through. Alright, nice. That was a good win. Could have been a lot worse. We're 4 out of 6. Okay, round number 7. Here we are. We're playing... Who is this guy? Gon Od... That looks like such a Mongolian name. What is this? Gon Od Sereenen. I'm definitely butchering that name. Forgive me. Forgive me, dear FM from Mongolia. I'm just not able to pronounce Mongolian names. Okay, we got this. The classic. Put in the knight on e5. Simple stuff. Straightforward stuff. Queen c7 we take. We play bishop f3. Okay, well here, already white should be a bit better. Do we play c4 immediately? No, let's play c4. It's time to go. Knight c3, knight a4. Very uncomfortable already for black. Yeah, if black does not play the next few moves perfectly, he's already like losing pretty much. If he lets me my knight get to a4 and me if he allows me to play knight a4, d3, queen c2, he should be losing. Structure is surprisingly poisonous for white. No one respects the bird until it's too late. Okay, knight e4. Can I just play knight a4? So if I play knight a4, he's going to take on c4. He's going to take on c4 and then break through on d2. We got to be a bit careful of this. I'm wondering what to do. Can I play rook? Well, no, rook c1. Rook c1, he avoids the worst of it. Knight a4 takes on c4. I trade. I'm trying to figure out if that position is as good for him as it looks. No, I think I'm doing well there. Look at this. Knight a4. If he takes, I take, and then I'm going to play queen c2. If he takes on d2, I have rook d1. I think I'm doing well there. So yeah, we take. We play queen c2. We're attacking the knight. Knight takes d2. I have rook d1. He can take with the queen. Then I take on e4. Maybe he's doing okay there. He might be doing okay here. I don't know, though. No, knight b6. Look at this. Knight b6. I'm hitting the rook, and I'm going to take back on c4 with the knight. His queen is trapped. Shocking. This is shocking. My mind is being blown right now. Knight takes c4. Let's take. Rook f2 is going to trap the queen. He better have some answers here. Rook f2? Yeah, rook f2. Okay, he's going to take, and I'm going to take with the pawn. He's just losing here. Oh, so what am I talking about? His queen has h5. Completely missed that. Completely missed that, but okay, we're winning a pawn here. White should still be in the driver's seat here. Is he going to play queen d5? Yeah, I'm just calculating really poorly. Excuse me, everyone. I just thought that... Yeah, I thought I was winning. Okay, he wants to play rook d1 with a trick. Can I play queen e5? I'm going to take here... No, that's not that clear. Let's play queen f3. Okay, I'll play queen f3 and take with the pawn. Slightly ugly structure. Maybe I could also take with the rook, but I want to keep my rook closer to the action. I'll take with the pawn and then just swap everything over. Get my rook over to the critical part of the board here. Knight c4. A very messy position at the moment. Both of us have weaknesses. Both of us have serious weaknesses here. Yeah, this is looking pretty wild. Push e4. Plays rook d4. I'll play rook c1. I think everything is holding for the moment. A really weird position. I'm technically up a pawn, but very strange situation. I'm quite embarrassed that I just thought I was trapping his queen earlier this game. All right. Okay, so problem here is king g2. He plays rook c3. How do I mobilize here? Rook c2, rook takes f3 is definitely not the way that this is supposed to go. I probably have to accept a draw here, but I don't want to do that. I really don't like the idea of that, but I think I have to. Alright, I'll just play rook d1. I'll play rook d6. I gotta cut my losses, you know what I mean? Bro's gonna play rook a6. Is that what he's going for? Play king g3. He plays rook a4. Play rook c2. This looks very, very drawish. This looks unbelievably drawish. I have to definitely be a bit more careful. I'm the one who's on the worse side of equal here. A stressful position. I think I definitely had something earlier, though. That's a good move. That's an extremely good move. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, suffice it to say. If I take and play rook c4, I think that's okay. Can I play e5? e5 takes, king f8 takes. No, that's really, really ugly. Let's just take and play rook c4. This is definitely the best I can get. Very ugly position, though. Okay, I'll play rook d4. Yeah, these Mongolian players are very good. I don't know how I'm even going to draw this. I think I'm just losing. Alright, king f4. This is my whole plan. I'm just trying to bring the king to e3 desperately in time. Alright, somehow or another. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm losing. Alright, yeah, that was a tough game. 4 out of 7. Yeah, this is a tough day. It's a very tough day. Alright, we're back for round number 8. Round number 8 beginning. It's time to go. Round number 8, e4. Let's go with e5. They can't play the Alpin if you don't play c5. Right, here we take, play knight f6. Standard boilerplate stuff. They can take. And then play knight c3. I think that's how it goes. I used to play this theory like 10 years ago. It's a cool system. Yeah, knight takes c5. We castle here. And then the theory goes knight c3, d6, knight a4. I would be really impressed if this guy knows that. If this guy knows to play that. Knight takes c6, we play queen e8. And this is old school theory. Knight d3. From what I remember, that should be a little inaccurate. We can play bishop d4 here. Knight b4 will take, ruin the structure, take on e4. I think that's okay. Man. What a game. This is what they call the royal game here. Bishop h4, push g5, bishop g3. I'm going to take on c3 and play knight takes e4. Well, yeah, here white has to have... Here black has to have fantastic compensation. Let's play rook b8. Threatening takes on b2 and taking on c3. It's trying to get a little uncomfortable for black. Or for white, sorry. For white. I'm mixing up my words. Bishop and queen are very strong together. e5 would make a lot of sense. Takes, he at least is able to implant his knight on e4. Finally. Okay, well, that just blundered. I'm just taken. That's what he's going for. That's what he's going for. Okay, I actually missed that. I missed that completely. But I can take with the bishop. Fortunately, I take with the bishop and everything's still okay. Knight e4. Let's play queen g6. Alright, so he's going to get a little something, but I think I'm okay. I really like where my bishop sits on e5, so actually I'm going to take this one. And the idea is that when the knight moves, I can implant my bishop on e5, and everything stays secure. Should we play queen f6 here? Let's play bishop... Okay, bishop e5. Bishop e5 looks interesting, but I don't think it's the right way. Let's play bishop a6 first, rook e1, then bishop e5. Then he can't play f4 any longer. What's he going for? What is this guy going for? Let's play bishop e5. Swing my rook into f4 and d4. Push h5, h4. Okay, we could play bishop b5 here. Holding everything back. He could play a4, and then I'll play bishop c4. Can take on c7, I'm realizing that now. But takes on c7, his queen is quite disconnected from the rest of the board. Can I play queen f6 here? No, that's not best. Let's play bishop c4. Takes on c7, queen f6 now. Queen f6 now, knight e4. If I take on c2, though, that's also problematic. I'll put my bishop on d5. Completely wacky position here at the moment. Bro can play c4 though. Yeah, c4. I'm a bit uncomfortable. I should have seen that. I'll take. Put my bishop on b3. Keep attacking the rook. Y'all know what it is. Rook b1. I'll play bishop a2. Just continuing to push around the rook. Bro can take on e5, but then I take on d1. Let's play bishop a2 here. Continuing to harass him around. My bishop is covering this important check. Yeah, at the moment everything looks fine. I'm down in exchange, but it's a really wild position. Very wild game. Queen f7. I like this move a lot. Attacking f2. Rook c2. I have bishop b3. I just keep on harassing him. Okay, bishop b3 here. Attacking the queen. Let's finally take on a4. Well, if I take on a4, he plays queen c4. Let's get the king out to h8 first. No need to do that just yet. Dude should play a5. Bro has to keep his pawn on the board. He's not going to have many winning chances if he lets me get rid of this pawn. Yeah, I don't know what he's up to. It looks pretty dark for him. And by dark, I mean it looks equal. Equal or slightly better with his extra exchange. Queen b7, if he plays... I'm speaking too quickly. I'm slurring my words. If he... Yeah, okay, so queen e4... It's a wild position, isn't it? Queen e4... I'm going to hide my queen on f7 again. We're back to basics. We're still back to basics. Queen f5, then I play queen g8. I'm not trading anything. Okay, we're playing queen g8 here. Oh! Alright, we're playing queen h7. I just dropped a piece. Just dropped a piece. Really sad day. I don't know why I'm complaining at all, though. Like, I deserve this completely. I'm just playing bad chess. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, why am I complaining? I'm the one who's making these terrible moves. Alright, rook b8. I'm really just gonna try to flag him. That's all I can do at this point. I just dropped a full exchange for nothing. Let me take this pawn, though. Take this pawn, put the bishop back here. Just continue to wait it out. I'll play rook b5. If I can get rid of this pawn, I have a semblance of a ghost of a chance. I'm still dead lost here. Okay, he wants to play rook c8. Let's play queen e6. Not allow him that luxury. He could play queen f8. Okay, I gotta take this pawn sooner or later. Queen e4. Dude wants to play rook c8. I need to get my rook back to square one. He's gonna play knight d3 though. Force my bishop out. But no, actually though, rook b5. Yeah, somehow or another I'm still holding on. Knight d3, I have bishop d4. If he takes, I take with the rook. Alright, he's going there. I'll put my queen on... Can I put my queen on... No, queen g4 does not work. I cannot play queen g4. They play queen d7. He's checking. We're hopping around. We're playing... Oh, that was a stupid move. I'm literally like, this is such a bad game. Guys, I apologize to anyone who's watching this game. I can't make this up. I'm gonna just play king h7. Okay, I'll play rook b2 here. Alright, yeah, this guy deserved to win that game. That was... Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna make excuses. Something is up with my chest today. It's like I'm in that Space Jam video, and I got past the basketball from... Who's that guy? Patrick Ewing? Alright, we're back. Round number 9 coming up. I'm playing Nicolo, Napoli. What a name, Nicolo Napoli. Alright. F4, knight f3, classic bird. Yeah, by the way, guys, I wanted to ask you a very interesting question. I could do a lot better in these Titled Tuesdays if I stopped talking, but then I feel the content would really suffer. So let me know. Let me know in the comments which you would prefer. I'm happy continuing to get subpar results. Like this today was a very bad day. But even on more normal days, like I'm never gonna come close to winning this tournament or doing anything like that as long as I'm talking. So just let me know. I definitely, it's not like a priority for me to ever come close to winning this tournament, but if you guys want to see me play stronger players, probably I would have to stop talking throughout these games. So just let me know. Pawn is going to come to c4. Let's get the king out of the way. Should get the king out of the way or what? Yeah, the king is going to have to go out of the way at some point. Knight c3 is interesting. Knight c3. Does here work? Let's play queen e2. I'm going to play knight d2 and e4. He's playing h5. People play really well against the bird in these Title Tuesdays. This guy's playing very solid. Let's play e4 now. Takes. Knight is going to come to c4. Bishop f3. Okay, but here we play e4. Should I play knight c4 first? Yeah, knight c4. This is looking good for white. Let's play a4. Keep everything under control. If bishop takes, we can take with the pawn even and play rook g1. Bishop e6. Let's play f5. This is going to get wild. Actually, no. e5 is better. My bishop is going to really light the board on fire. Bishop is really locked out here. He is really suffering here. This is not going to go well. My pawns might look ugly, but they're not ugly. He plays knight d7. I'll just play a5. No knight b6 any longer. Alright, here he's playing for knight c7, knight e6. I feel we should try to break through here. Should I play f5? Yeah, let's play f5. Let's go for it. Takes. I take with the bishop. I really want to get him to push this pawn up, because when he pushes the pawn, then the knight is going to be dead for a really, really long time. Like takes, bishop takes, e6. I think I can play g4 there, and I'm breaking through. Looks like a very good position for white. Another idea I have actually is rook a3 and rook over. This is a very fun position, honestly. I would bet that white is significantly better here. These pawns do not matter so much. My bishops are completely dominating the board. Yeah, this is some wild stuff here. Alright, well now we gotta open up everything. Can I play e6? He takes on b2. He's taking a bishop, but then I take, throw in a check. It's getting wild. I'm not sure if it's the good type of wild, though. Let's just take first. Let's keep everything simple. Is he going to take with the queen? If he takes with the queen, I put my bishop on e4. Here we'll... Oh, I can't play bishop d5. Bishop d5, he takes with the rook. Cannot do that yet. Very sneaky guy, though. Sneaky guy. I see what he's up to. I see what he's on about. He could play rook d7. I'll take. Still cannot play bishop d5 on account of rook takes. Very annoying. Very annoying stuff at the moment. His knight is gradually picking up steam. I need to figure out a way to mobilize this rook. I don't even know where to put it, though. I'll play bishop e4. Bishops cover a whole swath of territory. This is quite good. I'm going to be playing for g4. I need to open the position further. If he plays queen e6, then I can finally play bishop d5. He takes on a4. I can also finally play bishop d5. I can also play bishop takes g6. Here, we'll just play bishop c3, get the bishop out of the way. Throw a5 soon. Bishop d5 can finally happen now. Alright, here... Queen f3. I mean, bishop d5 immediately makes sense, but queen f3 looks even better. Yeah, I think queen f3 is better. Yeah, let's play queen f3. Queen c4, my idea is bishop g6. He could play knight c7, but then I take on b7. He's losing complete control over the light squares. Bishop c8 is a thing here. Queen takes c4, I think I have... No, queen c6, I lose this rook. Lose the rook, that would not be good. He's doing that, but now I play bishop c8. This has to be good. This has to be great. He's completely paralyzed here. What can he even do in this position? Alright, we'll just play queen d5. This is simple enough. Push the pawn on h3. He can play queen g3. If he does that, I can play rook f7. Doesn't have any check here. I'm going to play e6 next. He's doing that. Queen d7. Still has no checks. Nice. Okay, that was a good win. 5 out of 8. All right, we're back for round number 10 against Arnav. Who is this? Arnav Maheshwari. Okay, we're playing a3. Normal stuff. Let's play... Just play normal stuff. I assume he does this to get people to try to punish his system, but this would not be that bad. E3, D4, A3. This is like a normal French. Play E5, E4 here. Put the knight on E7. This is a reversed French, of all things. I'm gonna play F5 here. Maybe I should have played C6. C6 would also be fine. This can't be bad, though. Very interesting position at the moment. Bishop b7, gonna castle. Gonna castle shortly. Get the king out. Yeah, black's position is looking fine here. Looks like a slightly improved French defense for black, but even so, it's this can't really be worse for... Or, sorry, for a slightly improved French defense for white. Alright, what are we going to do here? Knight is really good on e5. I want to play knight b6, but then he plays knight f7. I could take on c3 and play knight d5. That's not solving the issue. The issue here is how do I play bishop e6 without blundering this pawn? Rook b8 runs into knight c6. Could I play b5? Let me play a6. b5 is on the itinerary. b5 is on the chopping block. Okay, if play b5 takes, that works. b5, he can move his bishop back to e2. Then I play c5. Or I play bishop b7. This is a wild position, honestly. Bishop d6. Am I losing material after bishop d6? No. Why haven't I been playing that before? Why have I not done that before? Yeah, my bishop does not belong on e7. It belongs on d6. That was the whole problem in my structure. I guess I sort of wasted a move with this a6. But in the end, it should not be the end of the world. He takes. I can take on e5, and I'm up a piece. So that looks good. Yeah, something's going on with my my brain today. This is not the Raven Complains hour. This is not the Raven Complains YouTube channel. So I'm not going to go into the details. But but I'm not going to complain. I was about to start complaining. All right, knight is coming to b6. We got to figure out something here. I sort of like knight g4. f4 makes a lot of sense. I think f4 is a perfect move. I got to break things open. He takes, I'm going to play bishop f5, and finally my pieces are starting to roam free. f4 is a pretty wild sacrifice, though, all the same. That should not be good. Here, let's take. First take the pawn. Yeah. Yeah, his time is starting to really tick. His time is starting to tick, and it's starting to talk. Okay, knight g4 looks hella interesting. Can I play knight g4? Knight g4 just looks like a wild move. Knight g4, he takes on c8 with the rook. No, that works. Knight g4. He takes a8. I take. That's a wild position. Yeah, wait. What am I thinking about? Just put the rook on b8 and then go for it. This is always what I do. I just overcomplicate everything. He's taking. I'll take. All right. We just have an equal position. Maybe I missed something back there, but I think it's better than being down a rook. All right. Let me play queen c7. Attack the knight. Attack the knight. If he plays rook f5, I can play g6. No, sorry, rook f5 drops the bishop. I'm doing very well here. Queen c3 would, that's what he's going for. Takes, takes, takes. He plays bishop c3. He has a lot of compensation there. What am I doing in this position? This knight is really superb here at the moment. Yeah, I'm looking at this board and I'm just drawing blanks. I can't even think of an idea here. I'll just take and take. Who knows what happens? He plays bishop c3. I play queen c7. Bishop c3, I could play queen g5. I mean, my ideas of queen b7, I'm going to play d4. Just try to bum rush the white setup here. We'll play queen g5, attack e3. Who knows what's happening? Who knows and who cares? Take him with a rook. I don't think I'm blundering mate, which is good. Yeah, he's actually in a lot of trouble. I might win this game. I might very well win this game. Let's play b5. No tricks with the queen, buddy. Queen c3. Can I play queen e? I can definitely play queen e5 here. Oh, he checks and he wins a pawn. That was silly of me. But okay, then I win his. That's not the end of the world. Certainly not the end of the world here. I won his pawn with a check. And everything is okay. Let's play queen b3. Attack his pawn. That might have been a little risky, honestly. Queen d2 would have been better. King h6. Keep the king out of the way. Wild position at the moment. I think I'm much better, though. And I have a big time advantage. Time is going to start to really be an issue here. Queen c3 or threatening queen e5, queen e1. Also threatening these two. Nice geometric move. Okay. I'll play king g6. Just continue to hold on. Man could play g4. He's doing that. Now I'm going to go back here, though. This is going to be a weakness. Now I can play d4, and he's doing that. Okay, let's play queen e1. Start the threatening queen h1 stuff. Check. Okay, this is good. I could take on h5, takes g6 there. Yeah, that should be completely winning. But actually, no, sorry. Queen f3 is much simpler. He takes here. Let's play queen f5. Holding on for dear life. This should be winning. King e2. Oh, sorry. King e2 here. He checks. I play king e1. He's out of checks. And I can check, trade the queens, and this should be over. Nice. All right, that was a good win. We're on, what, 6 out of 10? All right, 6 out of 10 coming back. Not too shabby a result here. Round number 11. Oh, we played this guy last week. This is Savio Joseph Benher. Does that mean I've beaten him once or lost to him once? I never know what that how that score actually means it. F4. All right, we got another. The guy wants to play a clown opening. That's completely fine with me, buddy. D5 takes. This should be. Honestly, I don't know what's happening here. Maybe he's better. Maybe I messed this up, but I think the a4 pawn is going to be quite weak. He plays e6. I'm going to play f5. Let's just throw the pawn to f5 and see what he does. All right, this yeah, this was a wild one. I'll play knight c3 here. He could take this pawn actually. I'm going to take and then take and yeah, honestly I should have steamrolled him. This is definitely not the best showing for the bird. He played a clown opening. We should just be winning here, but instead I think white is better, but it's definitely not winning. Completely wild position, though. He got what he wanted. He bought 2 tickets to the circus, and we're definitely seeing the clowns. He's going to castle. I'll play bishop a3. I gotta get ahead of the. I gotta get ahead on this schedule. This is just. It's getting so exhausting, making daily videos. I'm not gonna complain though. I'm not complaining. Not complaining here. No complaints. Only small petty complaints. Petty complaints. No big complaints. Okay, put the bishop on a3. Yeah, I don't know what he's going for here. I can't play knight g5. I can't play knight g5, but can I play knight g5 almost works. I don't really want to move this knight. What is happening here? I play queen c2 takes and rook. No, that doesn't work. I guess I'll have to. Oh, I don't want to have to settle for the draw. I want to have to grovel for a draw here. What type of position? What type of position is this? Can I play d5 takes and take with the queen? What is going on there? No, well, there he plays. I don't know what's happening. I really don't know what's happening. I'm gonna play d5. Hopefully this works. Maybe I'm just gonna lose in a few moves. Everything in my bones, in my DNA as a GM, points me to the idea that this is somehow the correct move, rather, because it's just opening up the entire board, and regardless if I lose some material, my pieces are really coming alive here. I don't know what's happening. He takes, I take with the queen. I think I have enough pressure there. I don't know. I really don't know, and I wouldn't be able to tell you. Let's play king h1, takes, okay. So what is the trick here? He's going to take here with check. We have to take with the queen first. Is he going to play knight e5? Knight e5, we'll play queen g3. I have a lot of compensation here. His king is stuck in the middle of the board. I'm going to play rook b1. This is no simple situation. I'm going to play rook b1 here. We're going for rook a7. He plays probably queen a7, but then I play bishop d6. This is a complete mess. Maybe I can take. Takes, he takes, I take. I don't know how that works. I think that honestly, that does look like it works, but takes, takes, takes. If he takes with the knight, I play rook check, and I should be winning. All right, yeah, I'm going to go for this. I think this works. He has to take on a3. He doesn't even have a choice. I take. If he plays king f8, I have rook b8, and I'm winning. That was the whole trick. I'm going to take with on a3 and be mating. Has to play king d7 here. I really should have calculated this out. I don't know why I didn't calculate this out. I just assumed this was winning. I assumed this was winning, and I didn't bother calculating anything. He plays king d7. I can play no knight. Making a knight does not work there. King d7, I'll just play queen g5. His king is stuck in the middle of the board. I should have my share of the tricks. But yeah, this was really a mess. This was not the best... This was not the best conversion here. King d7 is a very hard move to bring yourself to make, though. King e7, well, now I come in with a check, so that's just a worse version of everything. Let's play rook d1. Well, if I play rook d1... Yeah, which way is he going to go? Let's play rook d1 here. He's going to go to c6, and then I'll play rook e7. I'm going to play rook d8. That's the plan. Rook d8. I can honestly pre-move this. I think I have to play it. Yeah, rook d8 here. Completely wild stuff. Wild stuff. Takes, will take. You could take on f7. I can play queen. If I play queen e8, he plays queen e7. Yeah, let's do this. Queen e7, I play queen c8, and if he plays queen d7, I take. And I win both pieces back. Well, here I take, and I'm... Oh, this is just a draw now. This is nuts. If I take, I'm losing. If I take, I'm getting mated. What is happening here? Okay, I'll play h4. I'm going to try to flag him. Y'all already know what it is. I have to try to flag him here. Okay, let's play rook b4. Just keep everything nice and safe for the moment. I can't not try to win this game after all that's after all that's happened, after all we've gone through. Oh, check. Yeah, this is going to be a win. I'm breaking my king through. This is winning. How do I make progress from here though? Yeah, I got to stop speaking so quickly about these endgames that I keep misappraising. Let's put the rook on f1. All right. Play king h3. Rook f6 is going to be very annoying. Slowly trying to bring my king in. Oh, what am I doing? I can just play h5. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I apologize for the chess. I've been up literally since like, okay, technically I've been up since 8 a.m., but I'm working like 12 hours a day. So that's why I'm playing such such brain dead chess at the moment, and I'm not able to calculate anything. All right, but the good news is we got the win. So what are we on? 7 out of 11? What a fantastic game to end on. All right, thank you all for watching. We ended on what, 7 out of 11? Not a bad score, given how it was going through the interim. Got 7 out of 11. Made a few points. Yeah. Take care, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow for some of the speed run.